boys and girls, it's Ron Bass with another edition of The Ron Bass Show, Soar High Records.
Soar High Records, here in the house.
Here in the house. We got Davin Hundley with us tonight.
Hello, that's
our
me.
executive producer. So, this show is really all about music. It's about introducing new artists and their music,
Correct.
upcoming artists,
Correct.
existing artists.
Correct.
And we're about 2 or 3 months into this podcast now. This is our new studio here in Springfield, Missouri.
We're more into it than that.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
August? Did we
August,
start in
September,
August?
November. I guess so. Maybe 4 months then, huh?
Something like that.
Our studio's been open a couple of months now, our new studio here in Springfield, Missouri. You can look us up on SoarHighEntertainment.com, Soar High Records on our YouTube channel,
Instagram,
and Soar High
Facebook,
Soar High Records.
TikTok. All social medias.
All social medias. We're on Spotify. We have a playlist, Soar High Records.
Just Soar High Records on Spotify is the playlist.
And that's all of our artists, all the music that we've created, that you've created in the last couple, 2 or 3 years.
That is out
to the marketplace.
Yes, correct. Correct.
So other than that, I always like to throw in a little bit of music, pop culture, and I just want to talk briefly about, I saw a video on Post Malone, and I thought it was interesting because he, as I remember originally, was pretty much rap, hip-hop, right, when he first came on the scene a few years ago.
He was never a rapper, in my opinion. He was a hip-hop artist.
He was a hip-hop artist.
Hip-hop artist.
So now, and he also got really heavy into alcohol, heavy into drugs, primarily alcohol. So now, he's been going through this transformation, kind of like Eminem did. And I saw him the other night, I think he was on the CMA Awards or whatever the big show was on the country side. Now he's going country. Mm-hmm. And he's
always been kind of country.
Has he?
So before he got into music, he was making like country. So like
I didn't know that.
He knew about country, and that's what he listened to.
Okay.
He liked hip hop.
He was kind of a country guy.
Yeah, he's from Texas.
Oh, he's from Texas.
So he's kind of a hick.
I gotcha. So now I've noticed not only is he doing country music, and he's really getting heavy into that, but he also has lost all that weight. Mm-hmm. He looks like he's working out. I think he's either sober or trying to be sober. I thought it was really impressive that he's come to that conclusion that you've got to be healthy, man.
Exactly.
Or you can't enjoy anything in life if you're not healthy. What good's the money and the fame?
Exactly.
So I thought that was pretty cool. Another artist who was of another genre, which is Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, he's gotten into country. He's way up in the years, in his 70s, but he's doing country music and has been now for 4, 5, 6 years. And he's connected with, I can't remember the artist, but she's a real popular country artist. He's doing a duet with her. And he's having a real good time with that. He's touring, hanging out. Led Zeppelin, think about it, that's from the 70s.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. But the guy's got a beautiful voice, and he's well known and well thought of. But it seems like everybody's going country.
I want to talk about a country artist that, me personally, I don't, care for his music personally, but Jelly Roll.
Yeah, another big deal.
He won the Best New Artist
of the year
at the age of 39, and he is the oldest Best New Artist in any genre ever.
How about that?
It was a big deal, and he had a very great speech, and he said,
I saw the speech.
Yeah, and
very inspiring.
Very, and I really respect him as an artist and as a person. His music taste can be different.
He was a hip hop guy for years.
Yeah,
he was like hardcore rap.
Yeah,
for years.
Here's the thing: I can always, even if I don't necessarily enjoy the music that someone makes, does not mean that they're inherently, not a good person, or I don't agree with them or whatever. He's
different strokes for different folks.
Exactly, he's a huge inspiration for any musician, anybody that wants to strive and be a better person.
He's been through the mill.
Exactly, and just
reformed drug dealer. His wife's a reformed hooker. Mm-hmm. I mean, they got stories to tell forever.
Exactly, which is it's crazy that at almost 40 you can still go out and chase your dream.
Isn't that crazy?
And obtain it.
I love that.
It's a big deal. It's a really big deal.
Super big deal. Okay, so
I just want to touch on that. I love that.
So much for all that. Okay, now, Davin, I know you're super busy. Tell us what's going on with Soar High Records, and who are we going to talk? What music are we going to listen to? Who are we going to talk about tonight? Which artist?
We're going to talk about Z and Nick, Heist Nic, Z4Y. I'm going to play 2 songs with them in it, and then Sheristan.
Okay, so you got several of our artists you're going to play some music on.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Got a couple of different, a little bit of a variety tonight.
I like it.
A little bit of a variety.
I like
some new stuff that you may or may not have heard before.
So Z4Y, which is Zay, that's his real name.
No, Zay. Zay is his real name.
And his stage name is Z4Y.
Correct. Which is
And
just Z, the 4 is an A.
Oh, okay, cool. And Sheristan, she goes by, that's her real name.
Yes, Sheristan is her real name.
And then you said AK?
Heist Nic.
Oh, Heist Nic. He was probably our first artist. Way back in the day.
He was. About, would it be 2 years now?
At least.
It would have been, 2 years as of September. Something like that. It's kind of crazy.
Very crazy.
Him
The
and
whole
I
world's crazy. I'm crazy too.
Him and I share a birthday week.
You do?
Yeah. He's the 2nd and I'm the 5th.
Wow.
I know, right? Kind of crazy.
You're getting up there, man.
I know. He's 28 and I'm 26. We just turned
26.
Yeah,
You're
just
a quarter of a
turned both
century.
those. I know, right? I'm getting old.
You are,
I might have to be
getting
like Jelly Roll and be up there when I'm 40 getting best new artist.
Isn't that crazy? I love it.
No, that won't happen.
Listen,
That
man,
won't
age
sooner
is
than
just a number.
Oh yeah, it'll be sooner than that. Though.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
No, I'm not too worried about it.
No, don't be worried about
Fuck no.
age.
Fuck no.
Just keep doing your thing, man.
Always, constantly.
And you know what else is cool about aging? You're going to get better and better at your craft.
Mm-hmm.
More experience.
Exactly, and I agree.
It's not rocket science to improve your skill level if you just stay with it. Whatever it is, music, sports, business, whatever. Just stay with your craft and keep working at it. And guess what? Eventually, you have to get better.
Right.
Even if you're great now, you're going to be like greater.
Right.
It's just the way it works.
I agree with you.
There's no turning back, my friend. We are on track to doing something that's going to be...
It's already huge.
very,
It's already
very
a lot bigger than a lot of people ever thought that it could be, in my opinion.
And we're not doing it for that reason. We're doing
No.
it because we love what we do.
Exactly. It just happened to be bigger than we ever thought it could be.
Yep.
You know, I started it like... When I first started on the label, it was just me, myself, you,
Yeah.
and an artist.
One artist.
And I was like, let's do this because we love to do it and we have the opportunity. It wasn't supposed to turn into having 5 different studios at one point at one single time.
That's crazy.
And then having we had probably 50 shows, probably 35 shows this year that we either opened for through our own events. We probably had almost 50 plus events that we popped out to and we did something for.
And this year even more going to be.
Exactly.
It's going to be even busier than ever.
So, and if you would have asked me 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when you met me 5 years ago, however long it's been, I would have told you, no way. There's no way that we could do that.
One other interesting story, I like to talk about this guy, Joe Bonamassa. He's a great guitarist, and he tours all over the world. But I remember, way back in the day, at Nathan P. Murphy's, which is the venue in Springfield, Missouri that we ever shows.
Our home venue.
He was there. He was probably, he's probably 45 now, but he was probably 20-something then. He barely could get a dozen people to show up at his shows.
Yeah.
Today, I just read an article yesterday or today that he was in St. Louis, Missouri last night with 3,000 people, and his tickets aren't cheap. I paid $100 for my ticket like 2 years ago in Springfield, Missouri on a weeknight. So do the math. He tours, he does over 200 dates a year. So I say that to say this. Don't ever give up on yourself. Stay the course, and you know what? The world is yours at some point. Whether it's hip-hop, whether it's rock, it doesn't matter what the genre is.
That's a $300,000 show at the bare minimum.
And that doesn't count merchandise.
Yeah, at the bare minimum.
And he doesn't like the way we do it. He books his own event.
Yeah.
He books his own venue, has his own team, does his own thing.
It's a lot easier that way. It's being an independent artist. And
his father is his manager.
That's the difference between us and... The biggest difference between us and a quote-unquote independent artist is that we're an independent record label.
Independent, and we're going to stay independent.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we're
not for sale.
No.
And we're not going to be bought out. We're not going to sell our soul to somebody because they offer us a bunch of money. We're not doing it.
No, it's
the pride that we have in what we do is more important than the money.
Exactly.
The money will be there if we do the right stuff.
Exactly. Again, it's not even for the money. Like, I've never been one to care about that. For me, it's, again, being able to put my story out and put the story out of others like Nick. You know, I'll never forget hearing Nick walk out of the booth for the first time and say that we made his dreams come true. I'll never forget that.
What a powerful statement.
Never, like, that always plays through my head. Every time, you know, it was kind of like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy to think about. It's just crazy to think about.
Well, you're playing that role for you. You are his mentor. You are his coach.
I try to be.
I mean, you are the executive producer, but you are more than that to him.
Right. Thank you.
That's a powerful thing.
It is. It really is. It really is.
You're doing something that's once in a lifetime.
Thank you. I agree. I couldn't do it without you.
Well, thank you, sir. It's vice versa. Back to you. It's a team.
Exactly.
And then, you know, we've got Jess helping us all the time. She's our operations manager.
Yes.
Plays a big role in our company.
We got a lot of people with their hands in the pot.
A lot of people, man.
A lot of people in here stirring, taking turns, you know.
It's crazy.
It's always something.
And you've got a couple guys helping you to produce now that are, you've got Nuck, you've got KB.
Mm-hmm. Those are my main producers. And then like Nomo has been one of my
Nomo's
biggest
been real
like
helpful.
Audio engineers. He's been a great just like musical assistant.
Yes.
You know, he can help artists with songwriting. He can help me with just setting things up. He can help me with recording. He can help producers with making beats. You know, he's very multifaceted.
So let me just throw in something else since we're talking about the company. You came up with the idea to have theme shows here at our studio. Mm-hmm. We have a stage and we have a fairly big foyer here.
We have another stage too.
We have another stage too that we built. We could probably, you know, have 50 to 100 people in our facility, and we at our grand opening we had that many. So you've came up with the idea to have like karaoke night, open mic for comedy,
open mic poetry, open mic like music, like rap battle, thing.
That's cool. And then
Singo,
and
trivia night we can eventually do, you know,
and so forth and so on. So the idea is that we want to have at least a couple shows a month here at our studio, our studio facility. It's really more than a studio, it's a facility.
Right. We do a lot of different things in here. This is not just a studio. There's so much more to it.
Right. And this is on top of the fact that we have shows in the marketplace where we rent facilities out and venues and
open up
and or we play
artists.
for other people and other venues, et cetera, et cetera. Right. So not counting the fact that you've had over, I think something like 200 plus songs that you've mixed and mastered and uploaded to Spotify and Amazon and Apple and all the platforms.
Released, I would say.
You've released over 200 songs in the last 2 years.
And now, I mean...
Maybe more than that.
Now that we have like total, I would say like that haven't been released, like unreleased stuff that we have, I mean... That will see the light of day, maybe a couple hundred, but overall total is like 2,500
Oh my God.
songs.
I didn't realize that many.
It's a lot, maybe 1,750, something like that. It's a big number.
That's crazy.
It's a big number that like
nobody's doing that.
Yeah, a lot of artists.
Nobody's doing that.
There's artists that do a lot of music. You know, that's
well. If you think about it, you've got 15 or 20 artists, and if you're working with all of them during the course of every month, and they're all doing, so you're producing songs for them. And they're ambitious. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of music.
We make a song a night almost. That's about on average.
That's crazy.
Sometimes we'll do 2 or 3 in a night, and then it'll be 3 or 4 days that we don't make anything.
That's crazy.
So it just kind of averages out.
Man. So impressive.
I would say that out of the last 365 days, we've made more than 365 songs, or at least ideas. Probably, around 1,200. We quadruple it.
It's a credit to you and the artists, man. You guys are I've never seen a company so creative as this company. It's so creative.
Thank you.
It's crazy.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so how about some music?
Some music. Let's see. My speaker may have turned off.
Speaking of the devil.
The speaker did turn off. I don't know why. It must have a timer on it.
Well.
What are they called? Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, see, the speaker just turned off. I don't know why.
Seems like it did that during one of our shows.
It did do that during one of our shows.
Oh, well.
Very recently. No.
Well, we're going to get a whole new PA system.
There you go. We are going to get a whole new PA system before next year.
You know, people don't realize that we're doing this on a shoestring, and we've just decided that we don't care what it takes. We're going to make it happen, and we're here, and we're doing it, and it's not perfect, but you know what? We're having a good time, and we're going to make it happen. Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
No investors. No loans. We just do it as we can, as we go, and make it happen, man.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
And we're proud of that. Very proud of that.
I agree, 100%. Let's see. The first one I'm going to show you is called System Failure. And it is by Z, Nic, and it's got my brother on it as well. Okay, cool. 4 times.
4 times, yeah.
No, hit it with my eyes closed. Bitch, I'm off this and I sip my cup and pop a hydro. I got mental scars, I guess I'll leave that on the side note. Big pole, light post, I guess this how life goes. On his ass, devil gon' 180 on the dash. Pokemon Go, we gon' turn them to ash. It's been a minute since I rap it fast. We put in this granny mama in the cast. I cannot fuck with nobody, it's too many snakes in the field. I keep it concealed. I cannot trust in nobody, no, I can't discuss with nobody. Just fuck how you feel.
Fuck how you feel, fuck how you feel. You know that shit can get real. Sword on the chop, I can't even conceal. My boy on the street, keep it racking them kills. I can't trust the soul, my grass cut. I see the snakes in the field. Shorty said she love me, that's a fact. Bitch, get the fuck out your field. So hot, bitch, you know we got the motion. Yeah, we been running the field. Niggas popping pills and doing drills. Can't even pay their own bills. Pulling cars like Thor could call them out. Know that we don't need no deal. Said they touching money, niggas cap. We know that shit is not real. House up on the hill, don't care about bills. You know that we having a thrill. Wrist a chandelier, my diamonds clear. I got the water like seals. Splish splash, ice in my cup, but I'm not sipping no beer. She told me come here, put on my drawers. I blew her mind out of here.
Why ho, why no? Hit it with my eyes closed. Bitch, I'm Memphis and I sip my cup and pop a hydro. I got mental scars, I guess I'll leave that on the side. No big pole, light post. I guess this how life goes. His ass, devil got 180 on the dash. Pokemon Go, we gon' turn them to ash. It's been a minute since I rap it fast. We put in this granny mama in the cast. I cannot fuck with nobody, it's too many snakes in the field. I keep it concealed. I cannot trust in nobody, no, I can't discuss with nobody. Just fuck how you feel.
That shit did not amaze me. Can't believe you acting shady. So perplexing how you crazy. Let's go through hell, take a ride. Innocent like the night sky. Trust is burning down. All the love, it's all the broken promise. How you figure out? I forgot to mention I'm a demon in the trenches. Well, got some bad little witches in the distance. And so please don't try to play me. No, please don't try to play me. Twin shots, slump a nigga like he lazy. In a hearse, can rehearse, and no praying where you lay.
Why ho, why no? Hit it with my eyes closed. Bitch, I'm Memphis and I sip my cup and pop a hydro. I got mental scars, I guess I'll leave that on the side. No big pole, light post. I guess that's how life goes.
Too much talent.
Oh yeah, a lot of talent.
Too
A lot
much
of talent. A lot
It's
of
just
talent.
too much. I think we need to tone it down.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know about all that. I don't know if I can ever tell him to tone it down.
No, just keep turning it up, man.
Always.
Keep it. It's crazy.
Always.
You know what's even crazier? After seeing these guys for a couple of years, how they just keep evolving and they keep maturing and they keep getting better and better and better. I mean, sometimes, like you said, they're doing it just without anybody even around. They're just doing their own thing, and then you come in, it's like, holy crap, what was that? And then you just make it bigger and better and more successful and throw in your stuff with it.
Thank you, I appreciate it. That's unmixed, unmastered.
That's
they
crazy.
Just kind of so like I remember
You've created an environment that's so conducive to create to be for creativity. It's crazy.
Right. Exactly, and like that's a good thing, and like that's why
I'm glad we built this facility. It just made a big difference.
But that's also why I'm on them about like making sure that everything stays right, because I've created that, but I can take it away very quickly, very easily. You know, and like I've told them.
I tell them all the time, this is not a democracy; it's a dictatorship, and you're the dictator.
Yeah, and it is what it is.
Not to be mean, but that's just the way it is.
And it's not even like that. Like, so for example, if they were to like come in and I wasn't in here and they left whatever out, you know, they left the studio a mess. They're not going to be able to be here unless I'm here. You know, it just is what it is. They did it to themselves.
Yep.
You know, but. It is what it is.
I think they're doing a lot better.
They are. They're doing a great job.
I think they're taking some real pride in this facility.
A lot more. Because
this is something to be proud of, man.
Super proud.
I mean, we're so much in the mix that we don't sense it sometimes. But when you step back and you really look at it, man, anybody that's in Springfield, Missouri, stop by our studio or just look us up. But we're on the internet. Yeah,
14 South
Glenstone, Springfield, Missouri.
You need to go.
You're always welcome to come in and check us out and hang out.
Have we got that changed on Google, by the way?
No, it's still got my corporate address. But you know, if they come by my office, I can we're just a couple blocks away from my office to here. Okay, cool.
Little things like that. That's what I'm trying to fix up before the end of the year.
And if anybody ever wants to record, we just charge hourly. It's $100 an hour if you want to record.
No minimum hour.
If you want to be part of our label, you have to come in and audition and meet our producer and take some time. But that's also another option for people. So just throwing it out there.
There's time for a couple more songs, so I'm going to try and get them in here.
Okay.
There's a freestyle that Z and Nick did a couple weeks back.
Okay.
I'm going to go turn it up.
He talking down and get sent to the L. We sit him down like that boy in the jail. We in this bitch and we not playing fair. We finna buck at that boy if he stale. No, it's not me. Got a white plug, nigga, no, it's not
They're so
steam.
passionate
I
about
get
their
the
work.
back, it's from belief.
Oh yeah.
I get the
Oh yeah.
back,
He like,
can't
I don't
even
know.
Comes right through.
Exactly.
I'm getting paid, get the fuck what you heard. She sucking sloppy, she making me swerve. You talking down and get left in the curb. Got a white bitch and she calling me slurs. Got a white bitch and she call me a nigga. I get to bucking at any dark figure. I'm getting richer, leading my picture. Bust on her face, I'ma paint her a picture. Give him a chop with a fade or a taper. Just wanna fuck, no, I'm not finna date her. Running my numbers like running the pacer. I whip on my dick for these motherfucking gangsters.
Don't hang with no creatures, that hoe is Pirelli. I'm busting these bubbles and something like Squirtle. Cut to the chase, man, I holler like Snubble. It hits with my exorcist, that be your daughter. Now call me Sensei, like watch how she honor it. Ninja blade, watch how she polish. She won't give me credit, but I'm way too modest. Yeah, I know I got it, pop out broken promise. Our uncles and guidance. So with these spirits at night, yeah, I harness the darkness. Park up with load and this lean overflow. I start feeling myself and I hop in the stars. Why you feeling like that? How you get in your bag? All these racks in the past. But that shit was tarnished, I just was started. Really discarded, really departed. Jealous from groupies, don't speak English. Fuck is you saying? What was blowing in the wind? When you get these type of bands, and you sitting on these trends. She said she about this for me, but she said we hop in the Hellcat, we skirting through Vegas. It's all different flavors, get used to the fragrance. It hot like a chili Californication. I'm out of the druggies, yeah, I'm in the stasis. I cut the hoe off cause she couldn't be patient. And Ray made the honor roll, she concentrated. These diamonds keep talking, she like what they saying.
Yes. Good stuff, man. Oh, more! Oh, I love it.
It's just the beat.
Okay,
It's
it's
just
still
the
cool
beat.
though. I like how it almost sounds like it's over, and then you come back in with some more
Yeah.
stuff. I
And
see
then-
you do that on a lot of your songs like that.
And then like,
I like
I'll
that.
change up like it's kind of like higher pitch, and then
You know, the other thing I like about the way you run this is that you don't settle. You don't ever you don't ever like settle for something. You're always trying to doing different things. You're progressive, and I enjoy that you have that mindset.
thank you. Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, I know you like one particular way maybe over another, but you're always willing to try different things and move in different directions and let the artist do it with you. And
Yeah.
and I love that.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Because who knows what comes out of all that?
Exactly. Like,
Who knows what comes out
you
of all
never
that?
know. Like, I always tell the artist, like, you know, I'm gonna hear one thing, and you may hear another thing. You don't want to do what I want to do on the song. That's great. That's fine. I'm gonna give you the suggestion, and I'm gonna tell you that this is, as a consumer, this is what I would hear next. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. If it is a great song, great. If it's not, that's fine too. We just go back to it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. Like, there is no.
That's what I
right
love
or
about
wrong
being
answer.
independent. We don't have anybody that we have to kowtow to.
No, just
I
ourselves.
love that, and
Just ourselves.
that's why I told you from day one we're not for sale. I don't care who comes at us with how much, but it does not matter.
Nothing.
It's not about the money.
I agree.
The money will come anyway.
I agree.
But right now, it's all about making things happen and doing what we feel good about. And the public, we want to entertain the public, of course.
Yes.
But how could they not be entertained with this quality? There's no way they can't be. Okay, we got time for one more song.
One more.
Okay, who's this?
By Sheristan.
Sheristan.
Let's see. Let's find the right one. Here it is. This is a single that will be coming out this upcoming week, most likely.
Nice.
It's called Monster.
Monster. I love this song.
Mama, she promised there'd be no monsters. She checked my closets, looked under my bed, and just found empty darkness. But my heart knew something was there. So daddy, he taught me, aim for the heart. When you face somebody who drains all your blood, but I'm too filled with empathy to slay somebody I love. So that's how they left me, shivering cold, wandering hopeless, forever alone. And these monsters just want prey that's catchable. So I fell in your bed trap, cut up and sliced. You catch and release me, well isn't that nice? Cause these monsters just want prey that's catchable. You suck a room dry, dehydrate my love, take complete advantage of all I give up to give you everything that anyone could want or prey that's catchable. So that's how they left me, shivering cold, wandering hopeless, forever alone. And these monsters just want prey that's catchable. So I fell in your bed trap, cut up and sliced. You catch and release me, well isn't that nice? Cause these monsters just want prey that's catchable. Listen to me, my humble advice is not to consort with that kind of a guy, the one who can woo you with only his eyes, cause he's full of lies. I promise you'll regret every moment you spend in his arms. Splintered his voice like a fire alarm. Run for your life, he's coming for ya, he's coming for ya, yeah. Listen to me, my humble advice is not to consort with that kind of a guy, the one who can woo you with only his eyes, cause he's full of lies. I promise you'll regret every moment you spend in his arms. Splintered his voice like a fire alarm. Run for your life, he's coming for ya, he's coming for ya, yeah.
Wow. That's a hell of a song.
Hell of a song.
Golly.
I don't know how much
You
time.
were very involved in that song.
A little bit, yeah. I didn't even make the beat, but it was a lot of collaboration that went into it.
You spent a lot of time with her in the booth on that
Yeah.
song. I remember that.
Yeah, there's a lot of collaboration that went into it.
She said, I don't see myself as a rapper. And I thought, man, she's got great, she can do it all.
Yeah, and she's just a talented artist.
She's a very
overall.
talented artist. Yeah, she's quick to learn.
Exactly, I agree.
And she's got a great personality, and she really deserves whatever comes her way.
I agree.
Good person.
I don't know if our battery's dead, whatever, but
Whatever.
I'm Easy D.
I'm Ron Bass.
This is Ron Bass. Thank you guys for tuning in, and always remember that music is the medicine. Peace out.
Peace out.